Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a book review of What Could That Be at This Hour by Lemony Snicket. And it is the first book in All the Wrong Questions series. Now whilst this book says it's by Lemony Snicket, it's actually by Daniel Handler, and his pseudo, author name is Lemony Snicket. He also pseudo wrote the A Series of Unfortunate Events series, and apparently this series is a prequel to that series, which I did not know while reading it, though I probably should have caught on, seeming it was told by Lemony Snicket. Like, what was I thinking? So a lot of people ask if you can go into this book without reading the A Series of Unfortunate Events series, and seeming I have read them, but however I didn't know, this book was a prequel and I didn't catch on until after I read the book, then I would answer yes. Yes, you can. So this book follows Lemony when he's just 12 years old, and he becomes an apprentice for one of the worst detectives for a reason, and they kind of try to solve this mystery of a statue. Apparently it was stolen, however there are clues that Lemony kind of finds out that maybe it wasn't stolen at all. So the blurb says, before you consider reading What Could That Be at This Hour, ask yourself these questions. Number 1, are you curious about what is happening in a seaside town that is no longer by the sea? Number 2, do you want to know more about a stolen item that wasn't stolen at all? Number 3, do you really think that's any of your business? Why? What kind of person are you? Really? And number 4, who is standing right behind you? So that sounds really interesting. Also, I was sent this book for review by Heidi Grant Egmont, so thank you Heidi Grant Egmont for sending me this book. I liked this book. It was kind of told by like an old kind of mystery kind of book was, that's the kind of vibe that I got from it. Older mystery books, however, weren't really my thing. However, it was interesting. There was just kind of a few things that I just had trouble with. Number 1, this is obviously a middle grade book, and however I can read some middle grade books and absolutely love them. Like, they can be read for like a broad audience. You don't have to be a young child to read them and love them. However, this one I could really tell that it was a middle grade book, and because of that, some of the aspects were kind of childish, and I liked it. It was just, I really had trouble liking it too much because it was just that obvious it's for a younger audience kind of read for me. I'm not saying that if you are 22 like me and you read this book, you could totally love this book too. It was just, for me, it was just, I think I'm a little bit too old for it now. The other thing is Lemony and the other characters themselves. I really had trouble connecting with all of them. Again, Lemony is 12 in this book, and so he is a younger protagonist, and even though some of the thoughts and things that he does aren't what a 12-year-old does, I just really had trouble connecting to him. The other characters too were very mysterious, and I get that's the point, but also it was also because of that hard to connect to them. And other characters I just found weren't that interesting. This book does have illustrations throughout, which I really did enjoy, and the font is a reasonable size, so it is a really quick read. I enjoyed this book, however I think if I was younger I would like it a lot more, and I think if you were younger then you might enjoy it too. But for me personally, I think it was just a bit too young for me to fully enjoy. However, I am slightly interested in what happens after this book. It kind of does end on a cliffhanger, and I'm kind of interested in continuing on the series. I don't think I will buy them though. I might lend them from the library. However, I don't even know if I'm really sure if I want to do that. I'm not quite sure yet. If you have read these books, you should let me know in the comments below if I should continue on with the series. I'm not sure if I will keep this one either. I might give it to my younger brother or sister for them to read, because they're kind of the right age group I feel like that would really enjoy this book. Overall, I'm rating this book a 3 out of 5 stars, 2.5, 3 out of 5 stars. I'm not sure, somewhere in between there. I rated 3 stars on Goodreads, so let's just call that the rating. And like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more book related videos from me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!